way. Hey, and that's what made him into the man he is today. Sing. You'll see. There is no one like me. Like me. There is no one like me. Like me, la 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 la, like me. You better read.
Welcome back, guys. Optic Titan here with another video of Clash of Clans. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and show you and explain what is Barch. So most people might ask, what is Barch? What's its most common uses? What different uses you use for it, and how do you balance out the barbs and archers, and what tactics you use for Barch? So I'm gonna go ahead and get into all those details in a moment. So I preferably use 110 barbs and 110 archers because I do have 220 space troops for Town Hall 9, but Barch can be used for any Town Hall, guys, any Town Hall over Town Hall 2, I believe, because I do believe you need to be Town Hall 2 to get archers and barbs. So, and this attack strategy works for any Town Hall, especially when you're in a low league. If you're a Town Hall 9, I would tell you to stay in Gold League 1 or Crystal League 3 if you want the best barching experience. So we're gonna go ahead and get into Barch right away. So first off, you might have the question, what is Barch? Barch is an army which is made up of entirely barbarians and archers, either in equal amounts or in varying proportions. So basically what that means is you might have a few more barbs than archers, but mainly what Barch is a whole army made up of barbarians and archers. And as you see here in this raid, this whole army is made of barbarians and archers. We have half archers and half barbarians. We have 110 barbarians and 110 archers. So things like what's its most common uses for, what we use Barch for. Barch is mostly commonly used as a farming army due to its low cost and quick training time. Barch has changed the game completely. I'm telling you, it changed the game completely, as it provides clashers with a quick and easy raid capable of a 50% or to catch some easy loot. As a rotational queued army and that you can just keep training over and over, because this is an easily cost army. It doesn't cost much at all. Barch is highly effective as it trains fast and is very, very effective if used correctly. The Barch is also a common use of trophy pushing for like people who want to just hurry up and get the 50% and get out of there. And it's also cheap. You can also snipe Town Halls that's near the edge, like anti 3-star bases. You can easily use Barch to take those out and snipe that Town Hall. And you don't really you don't have to use your really heroes when you have Barch. You don't really even need the heroes, nor do you use vast amount of elixir. And it's most commonly used by lower players. Honestly, it's most commonly used by lower players. But we do have guys like me who still stay down in the lower leagues and still try to Barch out the rest of the Town Hall. If I were you guys, once you get to any Town Hall, the first troops you need to match out is the Barch, because not only do you're able to farm faster, your hero's abilities are affected by Barch when you upgrade Barch, because the barbs and archers that come out of your hero's abilities are upgraded, which means your hero's ability will be very, very much powerful. So, with that being said, Barch is very fun to use, honestly. It's very fun. And you could just use it all day. It's a very, very quick army to train up. And you can just like circle around bases and take all the loot. So as you see here, I'm pretty much ending up this raid. I've already got over 393,000 gold, guys, and I'm just going ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and take out the rest of this base with my Barch army. If you want a army, like if you want some tips on what clan castles should you use while using Barch, I preferably will use 1 baby dragon, 1 witch, and 2 wizards, or all giants in the clan castle. You don't even need clan castle, but if you want to bring clan castle anyways, because some bases are harder to get the Barch out. It's harder to get the loot out of the center of the base because some are protected more. That's what I will tell you guys to use. I'll tell you guys to use either all max giants in the clan castle or 1 witch, 1 baby dragon, and 2 wizards. and they should do the job completely. So as you see here, we're wrapping up this attack, and I've pretty much gotten all the loot out of this base. Not any loot left to get out of this base. Over 393,000 gold, over 300,000 elixir, and over 2,700 dark elixir. So there are completely different fundamentals and ways to use Barch, and there isn't no right or wrong Barch. You might have more archers than you have than barbarians, or you might have more barbarians than you have than archers, but there's completely no right or wrong answer to this attack. There's just less effective ways of Barch styles, like as you see here. I believe personally that half archers and half barbarians are the best way to Barch, because it's kind of balanced out completely. Like you're able to use half the barbs and half the archers. That way you don't have too much of anything, and the attack probably will go pretty well, like this one did, along with future replays and the past replays I have showed you using Barch. Now there are other styles and fundamentals of using Barch, like BAM. So BAM is actually a different attack strategy. It includes of barbarians, archers, and minions. That's a very very effective attack strategy as well. As long as you're pretty good at attacking, you can use the attack. But if you're not good at using Barch or anything of that sort, then I don't think BAM will be right for you. So if you don't know how to use Barch, it's pretty simple, guys. All you have to do is like put the barbs first and then the archers after behind it, and try to prioritize those pumps and those gold mines and those dark elixir jails. That way you can get all the loot out of it. Barbarians can take up splash damage along as point defense damage, so I prefer dropping the barbs first and then the archers. That way you can take out the collectors, mines, and drills. Because the barbarians are more healthy than the archers, they can tank more, which means that they can allow the archers to stay alive longer. So when I Barch, I always drop the barbarians first, a few barbarians first, and then I drop the archers behind, following behind. That way they can take out whatever I need them to take out. Also, another Barch style is the circle Barch, which means you get your hands, you get like 4 fingers around your screen, and then you circle all the barbarians around the base, and then after all the barbarians, you circle the archers around. I don't really use that attack style because the fact that you might miss out on some elixir pumps or whatever. I mainly prioritize what I'm going to attack, and then I attack it, like as you see here. And it works pretty well for me most of the time. So there are different styles of ways to use Barch, but I primarily use prioritizing the certain pumps and drills. That way I can get the most effective results out of my attacks. And bases like these are pretty heavily defended. You won't be able to get those drills out of there because they are heavily protected by defensive structures. But like I said, there's really no wrong or right to how to Barch. You just Barch how you want to. Go ahead and try it out. It's pretty useful, guys. If you want to know what league to Barch in, for Town Hall 7, I believe Gold 2 is the best place to Barch. For Town Hall 8, Gold 3 and Gold 2. No, for Town Hall, I just made a mistake, guys. Sorry guys, but Town Hall 7, Silver League 2 is about the best place to Barch for me as a Town Hall 7. And Town Hall 8, Gold 3 and Silver League 1 is about the best place to Barch. And for Town Hall 9, Gold League 2, Gold League 1, and Crystal League 3 is the best place to Barch. And for Town Hall 10, Crystal League is probably the best place to Barch, guys. Town Hall 11, I'm not pretty sure. I never had a Town Hall 11 account, but I did have a Town Hall 10. I do have a Town Hall 10 account, Town Hall 9 account, Town Hall 8 account, Town Hall 7 account, Town Hall 6 account, and all of that, but I don't have a Town Hall 11 account. So I wouldn't really know much about a Town Hall 11 account. But if I had to guess, the best place to farm at Town Hall 11 is probably Bronze League, because I do see a lot of max Town Hall 11 sitting down in Bronze League and they're just farming. So yeah, but that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for today's video, guys, and I hope you liked it. Barch is very effective, just like I said, and I've been getting so much loot. If you look at my log here, as you see, I get loot. It's pretty fast to train, a pretty fast training army, and it's very effective. So much loot. My army camp is pretty much my replay stats are pretty much filled with so much loot, and I farm over millions and millions of loot each day using this army. So I hope you liked it. Drop a like on this video if you did. Watch out my previous videos on Clash of Clans if you like. Also, I am doing a Dead Space series, so go ahead and check that out as well. And I'm probably going to drop 2 videos of Dead Space each day because it's a very nice series. And if you want me to play any other game other than Dead Space and Clash of Clans, go ahead and comment below and I'll try it out. If I think it's a nice game and it's worth playing, I'll go ahead and play it on the channel. So be tuned for that. And that's about it for today's video. Stay optimistic and peace out, guys.